Finance experts warn of Bloody Sunday for Americans. Decades-high mortgage rates, student loans. Decades-high home mortgage rates, seasonal holiday spending, and student loan payments kicking back in on Sunday are compounding financial pressures Americans are facing. Financial expert Dave Ramsey and his team doled out some advice to those looking to buy homes, as well as those looking to make it through the holiday season. On a recent Fox and Friends panel, Ramsey, founder of Ramsey Solutions, said that despite the sky-high interest rates, now still may be the most optimal time to purchase a home for some. If you're out of debt and you've got your emergency fund, prices aren't going to go anywhere but up, even with interest rates going up. So if you get an interest rate you don't like, you obviously can refinance later and get back out of it. But the housing market is just stalled, he said. The nationally syndicated radio host added, as he often does, that, for those dealing with financial strain, it is time to get on a budget and get on a plan. We got Bloody Sunday with the student loans kicking back in Sunday, and Christmas is bearing down on us, he noted. Home mortgages have hit their highest rates since the year 2000, though home prices are not falling, leaving potential buyers in a tricky situation. The current rate on a benchmark 30-year home loan hit an average of 7.31% last week, the highest the figure has been since 2000. The average rate for a 15-year fixed-rate mortgage rose to 6.72% last week, from 6.54% the week before. You've got taxes, you've got insurance, WA, PMI, the letters go on. So before you're going to buy a house, make sure you're debt-free with an emergency fund. We want you to be a homeowner, we don't want that home to own you, he said, adding some context to his boss's advice. As Ramsey said, along with home mortgage rates, home prices themselves have been on the rise. In mid-September, the median home sales price was, according to Redfin, $374,975, up 3.4% year-over-year. The increase has pushed median monthly house payments to an all-time high of $2,661. With costs skyrocketing and no end in sight for the inflation crisis, the Ramsey team continually underscored the importance of writing and maintaining a personal budget. Before you're going to buy a house, make sure you're debt-free with an emergency fund. We want you to be a homeowner, we don't want that home to own you, Ramsey co-host George Kamel said. Ramsey's team advised Christmas shoppers to stick to a strict pre-planned budget for friends and family. Jade Warshaw, another member of the Ramsey team, said that while budgeting is viewed negatively by some, what it does in reality is, gives you permission to spend. It helps you look at your money and see, okay, this is what I get to do with my money, I get to enjoy the holidays, she said. But I want to add, when it comes to the holidays, I like to give people permission to do the least. Everyone's doing the most and I'm like, go small. You don't have to have 50 parties and 50 gifts. Do it small or don't do it at all. Ramsey team mental health expert, Dr. John Delaney said that the current generation of homebuyers and budgeters are notoriously anxious and that a good way to mitigate some of that anxiety is by pivoting away from material gifts. A great gift we could give to our kids is not more stuff, said the author of Building a Non-Anxious Generation.